Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jerrel. I am a human being. Today I wanted to just take a look at a few things in Digimon Story Time Stranger. I thought it would be fun if we just had a chill session. We played through the game a little bit, and I can point out and explain some things that I find interesting from a game developer's perspective. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really enjoying sharing the adventure with you guys, especially going through the various Digivolutions. I think many of you may have noticed I'm progressing through the game quite slowly, and that is because I do not have a great deal of leisure time. I spend basically all of my time doing my own game development, and any leisure time that I do have, I generally don't spend playing games unless I can get together with friends and turn it into a social event. If I'm not doing that, and if I'm not working, then this is how I spend my time.
Say hi to the internet.
Hi, Internet. Nice to see you.
Are we going to sing some songs together tonight?
We are.
We're going to find something. Yeah, I'm just wandering through the mountains today, just adventuring around. I'm going to finish up here, and then I'm going to drive down. This is on Highway 88. I'm in OK Corral in Pioneer, one of my favorite places. I'm going to head up the mountain. I got a live stream. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Sure.
This is Kelsey. She's the coolest. This is the coolest bartender I've ever met, Kelsey.
Yeah, so anyway, both of them either one of them knew how to treat women. Here we go, bar hopping.
Oh, people on the internet. Hey, your burger's ready. I know. Mama like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, hey, mama, rock me.
Very quickly, before we get to playing and relaxing with some Digimon Story Time Stranger today, I just want to share a little bit of video of my game that I'm working on. One of my games, this is Goobuddies Monster Keeper. It is a monster raising game. It's more similar to Monster Rancher. You raise your monster on a ranch, but you can have a whole bunch of them. You're basically raising a whole team of them, maybe a whole army of Goobuddies. And every hour, day, and week, there's new missions that become available, and they're all quite unique challenges in their own, so you have to build the perfect team to deal with specific challenges. So it's kind of like puzzle solving, but with building the perfect monster team. Just got this delivered. It's the XU20V32. It's an Android handheld emulation device, and it's the lowest price one that I've seen, so I want to take a look at it and recommend it because it's going to be very good as an entry point for people that want to get into handheld devices. Goobuddies is going to be my dream monster game that I've wanted to make since I was a kid. So let's go ahead and just enjoy and play some Digimon Story Time Strangers, and we can chill and relax. Okay, now I don't have the full Bone crew here, but I do have my new Skull Mammoth Mon. I actually have not played the game at all since we did the last Digivolution session, so I'm just gonna quickly try to level up my... I shouldn't have put a bunch of level 1s out here. That was a silly idea. Anyway, I just want to level up a little bit and then run to the next area. These guys are gonna get slapped. And I did get a new tie, and the colors match my little Agumon pin, so I like that. So I wanted to take a look at some of the... That's what I wanted. I want to take a look at some of the attack animations. So what is Spiral Bone? It performs physical attack at power 70. Now when I hear spiral like that, you know, sharks, some sharks lay eggs that look like little spirals. It's really interesting. Okay, oh, it hits all the enemies. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. A spiral bow. Okay, that was fun. Understated. Obviously, he's not one of the cool characters. Giga Stick Lance. Alright. Increased damage to targets with immortal trait. Well, goodbye now. Oh, his stinger spins. Yes, very dynamic. I do enjoy the dynamic camera movements. Now, it's interesting. Was that a spin on the little drill thing in his hand? Because it doesn't look like that has any physical properties of a drill, you know. We have Fenrir's sword, which is 50% on that. Or we have this one. Let's take a look at Arvandil's arrow. It kind of sounds a little Tolkien-esque. Oh, it's my friend. I'm with my bird friend. Oh, yeah. Rock on. I like that attack. That's cool. A big jump. I do archery regularly, generally every week. You don't need to jump, but you certainly look cool as hell if you jump before shooting an arrow, I can say that. Now, I never had a close look at that. This is 200% dead Anglehorn, and I do really like Enbarmon. I like that he's a ride buddy and he floats along the ground. That is something that appeals to me. He's weak to this. Dead Anglehorn. Okay, oh yeah. He does a little zip-it-a-zap, zip-zop, zip-it-a-zoop, and then he appears suddenly with a jump scare, which I like. I can't hear the audio. The audio is running into my capture card. It's a little unfortunate. I don't get to hear it. That was a cool attack. Let me take a look, and I'll move my party around. Ooh, yeah, Dorugoromon. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, and we need to take a look at Dartramon's animations as well. Now, I said I was going to be approaching this video, you know, kind of as a game developer. If we get to that point, we get to that point. There's something about Digimon that makes me drop my guard and then just play and enjoy and not think about any technical aspects, because I enjoy Digimon very much. I'm a big monster fan, and when there's something you really like, your brain behaves differently. Your brain processes information 450%. I like that. I like seeing that times 450. Let's go ahead and see what Brave Metal. Oh, I have Doruden also as well. Brave Metal. Oh, so let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna ones and zeros this guy. Yeah, I got the manga speed lines. He didn't do anything at the end of that, so we don't really understand what the impact of that was like. I'm gonna Fenrir sword this guy. What a great... Can I just... Again, I did a video explaining the design of that character, Valkyriemon, but man, the color scheme is fantastic, and he has a bird friend. Oh, this only hits one person. Okay, that's fine. This might do enough to defeat him. My bird! I like that. Yeah, he does a big jump slash. I'm delighted that the bird is participating in both of those signature attacks. Happy bullet showering. Something about this... This makes me feel like it might be a little bit of a localization, like a lost in translation. The name is delightful. Happy bullet showering! Happy bullet showering! Multi-hits are cool. That was cool. Did he sort of change form? He was flying a little bit. He was doing an aileron roll. Is that an aileron roll? And then he did a shooting. Doruden! Oh yeah, that's 200% on that. Kamehameha. No, that's not it. You know, the Kamehamehas, we need to bring it back. It's kind of... That was cool. He got the two energy balls and slammed the balls together, and then he shot out a big blast. I like that. Who else can we take a look at? Lusamon. Now, I can change forms with Lusamon, can't I? That handsome man-mon. Right? I'm not... Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else that can form change. Dead or alive! Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Okay, hold on. Well, I guess we're gonna... Oh, Paradise Lost. Okay. Are these references to things? Whoa! Oh, that was fun! It sort of turned into... It was very cyber-looking, very digital as he I mean, it kind of looked like the PlayStation button symbols. Bind red trigger. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was cool. It implied that his sort of bandolier sashes. Check out this guy's vibe. What a cool vibe. His fingers are guns. Fingers are guns. I get it. I totally get it now. This is neat. Okay. And I've already finished this area. I'm just coming back here so I can level up and whatnot. Who else can I take a look at? I have not seen... I haven't paid attention to Phoenix Mon's attack. Sometimes I'll put people... Because I have to focus on work, I can only play this game peripherally, right? So I put the game on the 5 times auto battle, and then I'm still working here, and I'm just running around doing battles here. Metal Tyrannomon, you know. You know what? I haven't even paid attention. But I do need a level up, so I'm gonna leave some guys in here so I can level up a little bit more. Okay. I do want to level up. Alright. And let's get into another battle. And we'll take a look at Darktramon's attacks. Who can I hurt? Give me somebody to hurt. I'm gonna hurt her real good. Man, Phoenix Mon is cool. Check out that tail. That's so cool. I look at that tail. I imagine being given the prompt to model that, and I think, what a delight, because you can just create one small component of the tail. It's comprised of components, you know, all of them together comprise the 3D model. And I think, you know, it's easier than it looks for the tail, because you create one component and then you just duplicate the component and then you move it around, and then you have all of the components together. You combine them, you merge them. Starlight Explosion! Okay. Starlight Explosion! I like the rainbow halo. I like the stars falling from the sky. I dig it. I like that. Cool animation, understated, not over the top. I come from an era where the people of my cut from the same cloth, the people of my ilk, had to sit and watch Sephiroth's his supernova, or whatever that move is called. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'm sure 20 years ago I would have rattled off every single last detail about Final Fantasy VII, but it's like 20 or 30 years removed from that game. So we sat. You could leave and make a sandwich while. Have I done Dark Roar? What's Dark Roar? I really enjoy the detail in the animations of his gauntlet, from where his power appears to be originating from for his attacks. I do really like that. There is articulation in there in terms of detail, lights and set. So I'm going to share something a little personal with you. I try to avoid sharing too much personal stuff. When I was young, I prioritized toys that had lights. Number one, I wanted lights, flashing lights, and then secondarily were colors. So I prioritized toys that had lights. If it had sound, secondary, but I strongly preferred toys that had both of those things. So if I had a choice to pick a toy, I would pick the one that has the flashing lights and then the sound. So that's my personal. I think maybe I haven't changed that much. There's certain parts about our personalities, our identities that don't change that much. And I think I'm still the exact same. I'll prioritize something with flashing lights. Afterwards, color is the next priority on that. But if you can have both, that was simple. It was understated. That's fine. I think this guy's not meant to be a big, real powerful, sort of fancy, cool kind of fella. That was kind of understated, but still fine. Okay, who else do I need to look at here? Ooh, you know what? I haven't seen his moves. I think I will run back to the farm, though, and grab some more Digimon. And when I was a kid, I had a Happy Meal toy that was Storm from the X-Men. Pile Volcanomon. And she had a base that was a clear blue plastic, and it conveyed the sense of a tornado. or or tornado, and there was a rubber wheel mechanism at the bottom, and as you rolled the wheel, it would generate sparks on the inside of the plastic casing. And my kid brain always wanted to find a way to open that up. I wanted to find a way to modify to open the casing so that as she generated the sparks could actually fly out. And in my kid brain, that was like, oh yeah, then she can actually hit people with the electric sparks that she's generating. So that's just how my brain wanted that to function. All right, have I had a look at everyone's signature attacks here? I think I have, but I want to see some cool... Let me see some cool stuff. Let me see the flashing lights again. I want to see Brave Metal again. Let's go. Ones and zeros, man. Anime speed line's hard to go wrong. That's a cool one. I'm sure the sound effects are cool, but I have it plugged in, so I can't hear it. I should work out some sort of Bluetooth situation. Golden armor. I like the sound of that. But it affects the enemies. Okay. Oh, it damages mollusks. Okay. Here we go. I like a tornado. I like the slashes. The slash lines are really, really fantastic, really fascinating. I don't get to spend a lot of time with special effects and particle effects because I'm a solo developer. I have to spend my time focusing on the core things. So I usually save the particle effects for last. So I'm really appreciating all of the work into the particle effects here. I think they have people on this team that are dedicated to just... I don't want to escape. I want to see more move. Yeah, I would like to be able to have more time to spend on the special effects. I really like this game's special effects. He tripped me. Oh no, I died. He is dead. What a shame. So yeah, the slash lines, the speed lines, it's a form of programming, but we have visual interfaces for that as developers. So it's more fun, and it's a lot easier to program these visual effects. In the 90s and the early 2000s, the tools were significantly more basic, and it would have been miserable programming all of the special effects, which is why we see much more elaborate special effects. Our game engines like Unity and Unreal, GDevelop, Defold, what else is there? The Godot. All of those have significantly more advanced systems with visual interfaces, drag and drop, or drag and drop if you want dragon, the mythical creature, drag and drop. And it's an interactive process. It's significantly more fun to create and program these special effects. No, I've missed it. Ah, that was cool. Yeah, he summoned the Dragon Balls. The sky got dark. That was lightning and thunder there, and he summoned a thing. Anyway, I think I'm just. I think I've leveled up. This one's cool. I really like those particle effects, the special effects there. Okay, I'm sort of done just leveling up a little bit. I'll go ahead. I'll carry on with the story now. I'll just see where I'm supposed to go with the story, and then we'll see what we get. I didn't even realize Belphamon was a ride Digimon. So I thought I was going to ride what's his name? Oh no, I'm still learning them. It's who's it? I thought I was going to ride him. Leviamon? Is that it? Yeah, Leviamon. I thought I was going to hop on his back, but then Belphamon just sort of ride bombed me. This is cool. I'm going to edit around this because I don't want to spoil the story for anyone. What is this, cool friend? What is that? Can I have that? Oh, they've got to let me have one of those, right? They wouldn't just put something cool like that in the game and not let me have one. Oh, I've got to have that, friend. I don't know who that was, but I want that. Oh, you've got to let me have that, friend. I've built the stained glass window. Am I near the end of the game? I think stuff's about to get real sad. I think that's where the story is going. This is cool. This would have been a delight. I'm looking at that, and I think this would have been very fun for whoever was doing the 3D sculpting for that and all of the posing. I think that would have been a lot of fun for whoever got to make that. So I'm a little bit envious for whoever got to create that, because I think they would have had a great time doing that. I'll just cut around this so I don't spoil the story for people. on Jupiter. What is that? Grace Novamon. Holy shit, that's a cool... Oh my god, that's a cool Digimon. I was not expecting that. I don't know. Well, I just started recording. I wanted to comment on Jupitermon's very cool cape that has visual elements of wings. It looks like it's made out of feathers. Very cool. Grace Novamon. Whoa, what's going on? There's so many cool visual elements for these characters here. I don't... I'm quite surprised. I wasn't anticipating something. What is it? Did he have a form change? This is cool. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to cut around this. Can I just say, I really like this. I really enjoy cinematic battles where they use the battle system, something that you're familiar with, but then it becomes something cinematic instead, and you feel like you are engaging and you are a part of it. This is so freaking cool. This is sick as hell, which is a technical term I've used a couple times on this channel. A little something different's been happening each time. Of course, this is scripted. I've just got a big smile on my face because this is so cool. Uh-oh. See, my health has dropped, but this is scripted. But it's meant to make you feel a certain way. It's about a feeling. And the way that the developers they have an understanding of the player's relationship with not just the end product itself, but with the mechanics, the mechanisms, the way in which the player interacts with the game itself. There's a relationship there that is built, and they understand that. They understand how to use that to share a feeling. What I respect is that I don't have to stupidly mash buttons in a scene like this. I get to just enjoy the cinematics. I don't want to spoil too much, but this, boy howdy, I am enjoying this. This is really neat. Wow. Things suddenly got very intense, and I think I am toward the end of the game. So I think I'll call it here for now. I don't want to spoil any of the game further, but I would like to find a way back so I can continue just grinding out levels for my Digimon and discovering more Digivolutions. So I'll call it here for today's episode. Anyway, I think this has been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at that, and if you want to check out the Kickstarter for my upcoming game, Goobuddies, I'll put the link in the description, and I'll put a link to the video that discusses that. But that's my dream game. That's basically every feature that I've ever wanted in a monster raising game, and I think people are really going to enjoy it. I just want to make really awesome designs with the Kickstarter. I'm making the game with or without the Kickstarter, but the Kickstarter is there to hopefully allow me to spend a bit more time creating more species to put in. I want to add at least 52 more species to add to the game, and I want to be able to work on and maintain a free version that runs in the web browser. No monetization, no ads, no accounts. People can just play the game in the web browser for free. But something like that takes a bit of time to work on. And I want to be able to have a multiplayer PvP as well. So if you'd like to check out the Kickstarter for Goobuddies, I'll put the link in the description. Thanks very much for spending some time with me today, and hopefully I can find a way back to the other areas of the game, and then we can continue exploring some fun Digivolutions. Okay, take care of yourselves. Be well.